Hi, I'm Julie Johnson with Firebox Training. Today I'd like to show you how to ensure that your data sources are configured properly so you can actually tap into your ADF business components. Now somebody might actually wrap up or zip up an application and ask you to pull it into your JDeveloper environment and work with it. And maybe there could be a possibility that the name of the data source is different, or maybe you just don't have things configured correctly. So what I'm going to do is open up an application here. And you'll see here that I have some business components created, but when I try to right-click on it and run it to launch the ADF model tester, it's going to give me an error telling me that that it's not configured properly, or that I can't find the appropriate, error while opening JDBC connection. Okay, so what you want to do if that's the case is you go down to your application resources and then your connections, go down to the database, and here's the connection that you're expecting. See this little red X? So what I want to do is right click and look at the properties. So it's expecting that my database is on localhost port 1521 ORCL, but obviously that is not installed on the computer, or maybe the database is down. It could be one or the other. In fact, when I test the connection, it tells me not okay. So what I can do is, if I have access to the machine that's hosting the database, I can launch the listener control, provided I have permission to do that, and let me do that real quick. Okay, so you'll see here I'm just at my DOS prompt, and I'm just going to launch the listener control by doing lsnrctl. And then from here I can do status, and it tells me the names of my services. So I can choose from ORCL2 and this guy right here, as well as XE. Let's try this first one. Okay, so I also want to pay attention to, obviously I know this is on the local host, but we also want to pay attention to the port number that this is on. So it says that the host name is jjohnson-pc, which actually resolves to localhost, so either is fine. So what I'm going to do is change my properties in here to reflect that. I'm going to change that to ORCL2 and test the connection. Now it says it was a success. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit OK, and now we have all these database objects. So now I'm going to right click on here and run it and make sure that everything's good. Oh yeah, this looks much better. Okay. I'd also like to add that when it comes time to deploying your model, you can take a look here. If you right-click on the model and go to Project Properties, under Deployment, here's the existing deployment profile. You can edit that and look at the connections, and here decide whether you want to include the connection details, including secure content, or just the connection name. Okay, so it's up to you. Okay. Well, I hope you got a lot out of this quick video tutorial. Please visit our website at www.fireboxtraining.com.